Welcome to Soul on Soul with Phinesse. You know how we do every Sunday night on My Soul Radio. We spotlight some of the hottest independent artists. They have some great music, have some great stories to tell. And it's our job here at Soul on Soul with Phinesse on My Soul Radio to bring you those artists. When other radio stations are not doing it, we do it. Because, you know, an independent artist, everyone has been an independent artist. Jay-Z, John B., Babyface, they've all been independent artists. So what we want to do is we want to spotlight some of these artists, and these artists are doing incredible things, and we want you to follow them on social media. Speaking of social media, make sure you follow My Soul Radio on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and download the app, mysoulradio.com app, and it's available at all the Play stores, whether it's Google, Apple, wherever. Download the app and make sure you listen in. We're playing the best music and the best variety, mysoulradio.com. All right, without further ado, it's time to get the show started. Soul on Soul with Phinesse. I know you didn't come to see me, even though we all know everyone wants a little finesse. But tonight is my special artist. My special artist. Let me read her bio for you. It's such an accomplished bio. I just want you to hear these things. These are her achievements. Indie Soul Award nominee for Best Female Artist of the Year. Indie Soul Award winner for Newcomer of the Year. Indie Soul Grammy Award winner. Hit single My Sunshine reached #1 on the Indie Soul chart. Southern California Music Award nominee for Best R&B Vocalist for self-titled debut EP, and voted MVP for her key role in Smokey Joe Cafe's The Musical. My special guest, the lovely, beautiful Miss Atina. How are you doing this evening?
I am so great, Phinesse. Thank you so much for having me.
You're a big star now. You and roll through. We got to get you. You family, so we got to get you now. So when you get that Grammy, you may shout us out. You notice I said
all right now.
Notice I said when you get that Grammy.
I heard you.
Okay.
I heard that.
I didn't say if, I say when. Just letting you know.
When. That's right. When.
So for the folks who don't know you, I gave off a list of accomplishments. Let's start from the beginning. How did you become involved in music?
Well, I've always loved music. I started out actually dancing. I danced from the time I was 5 years old, a little, till through middle school. And but music, I always loved to mimic like a lot of the artists that I loved at that time, from Shaka Khan to Whitney Houston to Aretha Franklin to Stevie Wonder. So all these George Benson, like all these different artists I used to love. I love their music, so I would listen to it all the time and I would just mimic what they did. Well, one day family member had told me, "You had a great voice. Like, did you know you could sing?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know. I never really paid attention. I just loved to sing, right? I love to sing. I love to dance, all of that." And so when it came time for me to hit high school, I had an opportunity. My mom found this performing arts high school and Los Angeles County High School for the Arts. And it was an opportunity for me to audition. So I decided to go for music. My mom thought I was going to go for dance, but I fooled her. She was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "I'm going to go for music. I'm just going to do it, And I did it, and I auditioned and I got in, and I was like, "What?" And that started my journey and my love for music. I learned so much about music when I was there. I mean, it was a type of school where the first 4 hours of school was academics, and the second 4 hours literally stayed at school from 8 to 4. That was our day. We did music 1 to 4. So it was perfect. I learned so much going to that school, and it was just a great experience. And I've got a lot of my background in vocal abilities because of going to that school, from R&B to pop to funk to neo soul jazz, Latin jazz, contemporary to musical theater, everything. Like, I learned so much when I was there. So that's how I got my start.
So you sort of went to the school that everyone has seen on TV that certain age, that school like Fame.
Well, it's not quite like Fame, but I mean, with the way the school works is you can only have um, one discipline. You could only pick one. So it was either going to be music, dance, theater, visual arts. There was those were the only choices that you had. So you had to figure out which one you wanted to go for, and that was the department you worked in. But there were times where we all kind of worked together, especially when we did big productions at school. So that was the cool thing, is when we all really came together and got a chance to all act and dance and sing together. So it was really cool. But yeah, it is an arts high school, and it was, again, like I said, it was the best experience. I had the best time in high school. Some people say, "Oh, I hate high school." I loved my high school. I loved going there. I loved it. Every part of it.
Yeah, it's the real world we hate, not high school. It's the real world.
Yeah. Right.
So going
Yep.
through high school, when did you realize? I mean, I know you loved what you were studying in school and doing, but when did you realize that moment you say, you know what, I can make a career out of this?
Well, I did quite a few competitions, and I actually learned a lot about songwriting and vocal jazz there, and I fell in love with that. And I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. So I just ended up, honestly, even when I once I graduated high school, I literally did a lot of I got out there and got my book myself, got my own gigs, um, got with a band for a little while, and it was three of us. We call ourselves Miaja. It was real fun, and we just we I was even with a group called Unique. We called ourselves Unique. That was actually in high school, and it was fun. It was us. We were all at the same school, so that was a blast as well. But I just said, you know what, I'm gonna just go for it. I'm gonna do this because I knew that. I mean, you gotta believe in yourself, and it's really nice too when you got a unit of folks around you who you gotta surround yourself around people who really believe in you too.
Mhm.
So
Soul on Soul Finesse, Atina is with us this evening, and we're talking about her music and her career. And as a host, I've had a chance to listen to a lot of the artists beforehand, before I interview them. And I was telling Atina, her music is incredible. Can you talk about your style of music, your style of songwriting, just who you are as an artist?
mm, yes, so I am very passionate about what I do, and everything that I write, it's from personal experience. I mean, most people who write, it's about your life experiences, things that you've gone through. And I it comes from a really deep personal place. And honestly, my goal is to always write music that really touches people. And life experience touches people, whatever it is, whether it's heartache, whether it's love, or it's whatever it is. It's it's all about that for me. And the track, the music, the producers that I work with, the music has to like really hit me. It has to be something that I really feel, because I am a feel singer. That is me. I gotta feel it. If I don't feel it, ooh, it's forget it. you know? So I gotta really feel it. And that to me is what a lot of my songs are about. I literally had um a friend of my dad's purchase he purchased my Like a Butterfly EP. He said he played it so much. He played it over and over again. And I kept getting that from a lot of people that, oh, I can play your CD over and over again. And oh, it's just great. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's what I want. I want people to be able to love my music that much that they play it over and over again. Not that it's, just for this moment. So uh, everything I do is from the heart. It's from here. It's from deep within, and that's how I write my music.
We're gonna take our first break, but before we do, I want you to share with everybody your social media and your website so folks can follow you.
Okay, so it's Atina's Music, and that's HATINASMUZICK. If you get stuck and you can't remember how to spell that, you can just type Atina's Music, the regular music, the way music is actually spelled, and that's fine too. You'll find me. Right now, the website is under construction. We making a few changes, but it should be up pretty soon. And also my social media is all Atina's Music, so it's HATINASMUZICK, and that's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok.
All right. So when we come back from the break, we're going to talk about her favorite artists and her definition of soul music, as I ask every artist that come on the show. So come on back, Soul on Soul with Phinesse and My Soul Radio.
Cause I've learned to be authentically me. When I'm looking in the mirror, authentically me. See my reflection ever clearer. Authentically me. No need to look any further. When times get tough, I never give up. Cause I'm always authentically me. New life, I believe in me, fulfilled, so carefree. Spin my wings, flying high just like a butterfly. Yeah. Flying here for a while, I can laugh and smile. Finally open my eyes. See the clear blue skies, fulfilling all my dreams. And yes, I'm alright, I'm satisfied. I love every part of me. I can finally rise, and to my surprise, I will not give up, cause this is glorious. Authentically me. When I'm looking in the mirror, authentically me. See my reflection ever clearer. Authentically me. No need to look any further. When times get tough, I never give up, cause I'm always authentically me. Authentically me.
Atina Music, Phinesse Stimps, Soul on Soul with Phinesse on My Soul Radio. And don't forget, follow Soul on Soul on all social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're not on TikTok yet. I know people keep asking me, we're going to get on TikTok. We may put some of the interviews on TikTok. We're thinking about it, but not yet. But soon enough. Don't shake your head at me, Atina. We will get to that. My guest.
Hey, I ain't mad. I am not mad. Let me tell you, when I tried to do TikTok, okay, so I tried to do it the first time and I hated it. I was like, oh, this is just annoying. And I was trying to do the whole video thing where people do, oh, I was like, forget it. And then I have like a social media team of folks who help me out. And they were like, yeah, so you have TikTok now. And I was like, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, I had to start getting a little better and savvy with doing it. I was like, all right, I guess I gotta break down and do this thing. But ooh, man, I tell you, it's so many social media platforms out there. It's like, oh gosh, how much more do I need?
It's funny because my producer's always telling me you need to get on TikTok. Because we like to connect with the fans. We do our actual own social media. We like to interact. That way we find out what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. And that way I can deal with artists like yourself. I could talk to you directly. I don't really have to go to the management unless somebody sends me to management, then we go to them. So it's a great place in this space to really deal with people one-on-one. So I like it. I'm still not sure about TikTok, but anyway, let me ask you this question.
I ain't mad at you.
Let me ask you this question. You mentioned some of the artists you liked when you started your musical career, but who are some of your favorite? Who do you pattern yourself after when it comes to writing and singing and making sure your mixed music has a message?
When it comes to writing and music having a message, I have to say Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. I mean, they have messages. Lettucey, such strong messages in their songs. Kim, really great messages in their music. When it comes to style or performance, things like that, I have to say Chaka Khan. I love her. I just love her, and it's something because I've gotten so many compliments before from other people saying, "Oh, you remind me of Chaka Khan," or I'm like, "What? Okay." That's like the best compliment ever. I'm like, thank you. And I love singing her music. I love her. I love her, how she performs, everything. So those are the people I would have to say. Stevie Wonder is just one of a kind. There is no one like him, and he always wrote the best songs. Like the man, sometimes I'll be like, "Woo, there's a lot of lyrics in these songs. How do you remember all of those lyrics? What, so many lyrics? Oh my goodness!" But just amazing writer and producer he was. So he is. So yeah, I Aretha Franklin, Etta James, Nina Simone, just there are so many. It's so hard to like pick one or two because you learn when you're learning, you're learning from all kind of people, from all kinds of, you're pulling from all kinds of avenues, right? So for me, that's how it was for me. And Whitney Houston, just man, that woman could sing anything. My goodness, like wow, she was absolutely amazing with her vocals.
So let me ask you, what is Atina's definition of soul music? Not the book definition, but your definition of soul music.
My definition of soul music is the feel. It's captivating. It's sultry. That is soul music to me. It's truly mostly about the feel. That's what soul music is. It makes you feel something, whether it's you feeling good, or you feeling chill, or you feel, regardless, whatever it is, it makes you feel, and you really feel it from deep within. For me, that's what soul music is.
Do you think there's, or I should say this, is there any pressure on you as a Black woman in the music business to be something that you're not in order to succeed?
I think that's in any career. It don't matter what. I have a regular full-time job. It can be like that sometimes there too, so I think that's in any career. But to me, you have to know who you are and be willing to be who you are, regardless of what anybody says or wants or thinks. I don't care. I'm gonna be me. And that's honestly what my song Authentically Me is about. It's being me. Don't judge me. This is me.
When you, is that a reason why you like being an independent artist? Because you can control the aspects of how you look, how you sound, and how you feel?
Absolutely. And I don't want nobody telling me that I got to be half dressed to do something. Why? I don't want to do that. I want to wear what I want to wear, or that I got to look a certain way or sound a certain way. No, don't tell me to do that, because if what I was doing wasn't working, I wouldn't have the followers that I have. I wouldn't have the support that I have. I wouldn't have people who love my music if that was the case, right? So, and no, I'm not, I'm not on the Grammys yet, right? I'm not Beyonce, but I'm happy of who I am and where I've gotten so far in my career. And I know that there's so much more for me. There's so much more out there for me. So that's it.
In saying that, you've been very busy. Like you said, you're booking your own shows. Can you talk about some of the places you've gone and played, some of the things that you have done so far in your independent artist career that people can look at and say, you know what, if she could do it, I can do it?
Oh yeah. I've played so many different places, man. And excuse me, the Viper Room, the Study, those are in Hollywood. The Rose in Pasadena, which is actually it's closed now, unfortunately, because of the pandemic. Oh, but it's a concert venue, and I actually shared the stage with so many different artists there, from Take Six to Ruben Studdard to John B. And the Manhattan Transfer. Yes, the Manhattan Transfer. So many people that I've shared the stage with there at that venue. Excuse me. And so many other venues. The Spaghettini's, that's a really big a huge venue, a really popular venue among the smooth jazz world, and had the opportunity to perform there a few times with some other artists. Just waiting to get my opportunity to have my own show, there. But hey, I've actually been able to get in those venues and perform, and that's what's so awesome, is that being able to connect with people in this industry who actually believe in you and say, hey, you know what, hey, do a show with me, come do this with me, or it's just an awesome feeling to be able to do that. And anybody can do it. You just have to make those connections. You really have to make the connections and stay connected. You have to stay connected, and be genuine. Be genuine. That is so important. It's just to be you and be genuine.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break right here. When we come back, let's talk about your music, your latest single, where you're pushing, and maybe we'll play it. Maybe we'll play it for the Soul on Soul with Phinesse crew. Maybe. We'll be right back. Tina, Phinesse, right here on Soul on Soul on mysoulradio.com.
growing and healing day by day. I'm moving on and getting stronger, stronger every day. Now I can hold my head up high. Deep down inside, got so much pride. I'm so proud of myself. No other place I'd rather be, no, than be with me, finally free. I can take care of me. Positive thoughts run through my mind. Took a while for me to find me. Respect my journey. I'm going on this journey, full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, full of positivity and love, you see. I'm going on this journey, full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, on this journey, on this journey. Contemplating what will be. Yes, I have goals, I'm making plans to be the best of me, cherishing every moment spent, improving on my heart and mind. All negativity aside, so many lessons I have learned. I am able to discern which journey is right for me. I'm going on this journey, full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, full of positivity and love, you see. I'm going on this journey, full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, on this journey, on this journey. No, it don't take medication, but it takes meditation and aspirations, realizing you are precious. Yes, you're worth it. You are perfect. Yes, you are you. Respect my journey. Oh, my journey. I'm going on this journey, full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, full of positivity and love, you see. I'm going on this journey, full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, on this journey, on this journey, on this journey, on this journey. Respect my journey, respect it, yeah. It's my journey. Oh,
Welcome back, Soul on Soul with Phinesse, Tina and Phinesse here. We're having a great time. You know, Corey, my producer, is going to get me because I always have artists on, and I connect with all the artists I have on, and they become the family. You know, they can come on the show. And we're going to have one big reunion when we get to the point where we can have artists come on and do shows. That's one of the things Corey and I are living for, is a chance to bring artists like Atina out so you guys can meet them, do these performance shows. Incredible artist, incredible voice. Let's talk a little bit about your music. When did you start putting out music? And let me back up. Where can people go hear your music right now, today? What platforms?
All media platforms, all of them. There's everywhere, from iTunes to Apple Music to Amazon, YouTube Music, everywhere.
And I always tell the listeners, I go to Tidal. Jay-Z owns Tidal. Got to support the black stuff. And he pays the artist more. So make sure you go check out. So let's talk about how many EPs, how many albums, projects have you released that people I know, but I want you to share with everybody else.
I have 3 EPs out. Right, I have 3 EPs out right now, and my very first one was in 2002. 2002. I say that, I'm like, what? Very first one, that was my self-titled debut. And then there's Like a Butterfly, and then Authentically Me. Mm-hmm. And I have some singles out too. So my current, I don't know if you want to talk about that right now, but my current single.
Well, you know what? This is what we're gonna do.
What?
Let's talk about the current single, and then we're gonna let you introduce it. We're gonna play it, then we're gonna come right back.
All right now.
That's what we're gonna do.
So the current single is Forever, and it's the Realm remix. It's actually a remix of one of my songs from my Authentically Me album called Forever. And it's a fun summer vibe. It's got that real chill summer vibe song that's perfect for listening to when you ride in your car with the top down and the sun is out. I mean, I'm just saying.
It's a hot song. It's a hot song for real.
Thank you. And when you skating or something, you at the beach and you skating and you listen. I'm just saying. So that song was produced by Manny the Realm, and he is an amazing producer out of the straight from the UK, and he put his magic on that song and just made it wonderful. And that's it. It's #1 on the Urban Influencer R&B Soul chart right now. #1. Yes!
So go ahead and introduce us so we can get it.
All right, this is Forever, the Realm remix by me, Atina.
All right, you're hearing it here, Soul on Soul with Phinesse, and we'll be right back.
forever till eternity. Forever, forever, and it's you and me. Forever, you came in my life and made it right. It's forever, forever till eternity. Forever, forever, and it's you and me. Forever, you came in my life and made it right. It's forever, you and me. Forever we will be. Forever till eternity. It's forever you and I. Forever together till the end of time. It's forever you and me. Forever we will be. It's forever till eternity. It's forever you and I. Forever all our lives. Together till the end of time.
Man, that song is special by Tina. And give us the name of it again.
Forever, the Realm remix.
Now, for folks, Tina has a slew of videos on YouTube. Make sure you go check out the videos. But I want to talk to you about this video real quick because I've seen the video. Is that your parents dancing in the video?
Yes.
I thought so. I thought so.
Yes. Okay, so I have to tell you how that worked. How that worked out. So in our garage, I mean, I do a lot of stuff at home, you know, because a lot of virtual stuff, you know, of course, since the pandemic happened and stuff. So I got all kind of setups everywhere. So in the garage, we actually have a little setup and we've got a black screen and all kind of stuff, right? So I was like, I'm gonna need y'all to get dressed. I'm gonna need y'all to put something on, put it look real cute because we're about to do a video. And they were like, what? And we sure did. We did it. And I have the most amazing videographer. She's amazing. Tessa from Cranbox. She is absolutely fantastic. And she took a lot of the different things that we did and she actually did some more footage for us and pulled in footage from other people, other like my followers and stuff, and who submitted videos. And we kind of put it out there and said, hey, you submit a video, then you could be in a video too. So it was great. We put it all together and just those segments of my parents dancing, it was just so funny. I was like, you guys are so adorable. And they're dressed alike. Mind you, my mom sews, so she made like their outfits.
That was
So
the best part of the video was your parents. That was like they the stars of the video. That is a and you're right, it's such a feel-good song. I like the concept. You know, a lot of people think it's got to be flashy. No, you guys kept it simple with a lot of different people. It was great. And then those are your actual followers that's in the video.
Yes, some of them are. Not all of them, but some of them.
Wow. Wow. Great song, great video. Make sure you guys go check that out on YouTube. We got a few more minutes here before we got to go. So what's in the future? I know we're under COVID. You probably can't make the moves you want to do, but what's the future for Atina going forward?
Well, I am working on a themed show, hoping that I can end up pitching it and getting it out to this place called the Ford Theater here in Cali. And it was literally across from the Hollywood Bowl. My next ultimate thing is to be at the Hollywood Bowl. I don't know if you saw that campaign, but I got this whole voting thing going on, telling folks, vote for me. Go ahead and vote for me because I am trying to get to the Hollywood Bowl. That is an ultimate goal of mine. I mean, that's a dream. I would love to be on that stage and perform. But right now, still writing music. I haven't I'm not, and it's not scheduled to put anything else out just yet. But I've been busy writing, and I'm I'm working on my membership and stuff. I actually have a membership right now. Atina's Happy Hour Lounge. So it's really cool. I got quite a few members right now, and just working on trying to build that up as well and offer some really great perks to people who truly support me, because their memberships help me to pay for the studio time, helps me to put out great records and to put out great merch and things like that. So yeah, I'm constantly going, constantly pushing, constantly moving, and steady doing private gigs. So like literally next month I've got like 3 private gigs. So I'm still gigging, I'm still working and performing live and stuff, but it's it is kind of hard right now, even with this whole pandemic situation going on. But I'm still going. I'm still going.
So promise me that you'll let us know when the website is up. Website is up, so we can share with everyone, so they can go to your website, order merch, or become part of your membership. And also, where can people go vote for you? Explain a little bit more about that and where they can go to go vote for you.
So it is the openingact.com, but you know what? The best thing to do is to go to my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram, and the link is in the bio. Click on that link, and it's really easy. You can go in and do a paid vote or a free vote, whichever one works for you. You have to have a Facebook account though in order to do that. You do have to have a Facebook account. So that's the easiest way. So remember, Atina's Music. It's right here. Atina's Music, H-A-T-I-N-A-S M-U-Z-I-C-K. Follow me on all social media platforms, and go to Instagram and click on that link in the bio. That's how.
Well, Miss Atina, it's such a pleasure to have you on the show. And I know my producer's going to kill me because I always say this. I am a fan, because I truly am a fan, because I do listen to the music. I'm not one of these DJs that only listen when the song is on the radio. I go and listen because I want to make sure the artists I have on here are authentic, and that I really enjoy, and I know who it is I'm talking to, and it's not just a waste of your time or mine, but you got somebody out here that really follows you and loves what you do, and I really do. And please tell your mom and dad the next time you do an interview, they gotta come be special guests and show me how they did that dance move, because they killed it.
Okay, I will. If you ever look back at any of those other videos, for example, a thing, my dad is in that video. Let's see, my sunshine, my mom is in that video. So I tell you, they're 100% all in. They're like, hey, whatever we need to do to support you, we're there.
I think that is such a blessing to see family supporting and following a dream, and they enjoy what you're doing, and that it's something that they can sing and enjoy with you. It's clean. So I had such a blast. I've watched that video probably like 5 times because it's just fun. It's like, it's no lie. It's a great summer song. And I know that Urban Influencer, thanks to them, shout out to Urban Influencer,
shout out.
Soul Track, for playing independent artists like this that we can follow and we can have on our show as well, because you guys do great music. I want to thank you for taking the opportunity to come on the show, because you family now.
All right now, okay.
I do is you say, hey, I need to come on the show because I got some other stuff to talk about. We could do.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much, Phinesse. This has been so fun. I appreciate you so much. And shout out again, like you said, to Urban Influencer. Thank you so much.
All right. Appreciate it. That's going to do it for this edition of Soul on Soul with Phinesse. Remember, Soul on Soul with Phinesse every Sunday night, 10 p.m., mysoulradio.com. You can listen on the website. You can listen on the app. Just listen. We play the best music and the best variety. And remember, follow Soul on Soul with Phinesse. I do interact with the people. Hit me up, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the whole 9. And it's a pleasure to always interview artists and also interact with the fans. That's going to do it. We'll see you next week. Same soul channel, same soul time. Peace.
Oh my, oh my, The moment I saw you walk through that door, I felt something I've never felt before. And when our eyes met, you took my hand, you reached in and whispered to me. You whispered to me, I've got a thing for you. 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 Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh yeah. Keep giving me flowers, calling every hour, saying you wanna shower me with love. Reached in to hold me, and you told me your story. You said, I've got a thing for you. I've got a thing for you.
another Soul Media production.